I just went by the police station, and there were what looked like a bunch of cops outside, maybe detectives, I guess, because they were dressed nice, unless there's court or something today, but I don't know. One did like wave and say something like, yo, like call me over. This bus is supposed to come any minute, and I gotta hop on this thing, and I gotta go up to Crown Point truck stop, and I gotta man the station tonight. I got a couple videos I want to make tonight. I don't think I can include it in the vlog. I got to make it separate. I have a few videos I have to edit still that I got to get up there. Because sometimes some of these questions you guys have are like answers I've been holding out on just because I want to put it in a video. I'm trying to make this go smoother for myself so I can get this done, and I want to be able to upload every day. I want to be able to upload 2 or 3 times a day. Honestly, that's where I would love to be. I know that would mean doing this like full time. Absolutely. And I mean video production and whatnot. I know that would be a full-time job. I do have my company I have to run, and I have a job up at Crown Point Truck Stop. I got to go to that too. I have a commitment that I made, and I stick to it, and I get compensated for it, and I appreciate that because it helps out every last bit. I mean, I need that job to do in order for me to do YouTube and do what I got to do here. That job's helping me out. That job's, letting this happen. I know Herbal Liquidizer Company loaned JoeKyser.com a considerable amount of money, and if it weren't for Herbal Liquidizer Company, YouTube would not be possible for me either. At least not on this level. I'd still be on the cell phone doing quick uploads like I used to. And we all start somewhere. I've had a few people ask me about getting into doing YouTube, and honestly, that's my number one recommendation. You got a cell phone, right? That's what I say. Like, you don't have to go all big and important right away. There's no need for that. You have a cell phone, right? Use a cell phone. Make your videos. Start to develop who you are and what your channel is. And it'll change, I'm sure. You know how many people's channels I've seen change? Just get different and different and different. And then different again. But change is good. People look for change, How are you going to keep people watching? You're going to continuously change your demographic? Change the people who watch your videos and who you talk to and interact with every day? I would hate that. I wouldn't want to do that. Alright, up to Crown Point Truck Stop. Let's get this done. Right, here we are. Up at the old Crown Point Truck Stop. Whew! Feels pretty good in here. It's hot out today. I have a friend of mine that stops by every Thursday. Mia. She doesn't live too far from where I live. But she brings food. She brings a lot of bread. Panera bread. Definitely. Got one of these today though. Very different. Apple and multi-fruit. And like suck it up through this hard straw. But it's really freaking good. It is really good. Really good. Like, I get it. That's probably like for your kid's snack or something, but damn. I want a big one. I want like a big pouch. Like,
you must be having a good day today. You're whistling, you're dancing.
I got my applesauce.
You got your applesauce. You got the pork chop.
What do you think? If everybody had guns at the baseball practice, it wouldn't have been taking more than 5 minutes?
Here's the deal. Thank God there's Capitol Police were there, because guess what? It would have been a killing field.
Absolutely.
All bro.
Absolutely.
If another thing I say,
well, they were there on detail for what? The only one person that was at the practice. Imagine if he wasn't playing. they would have been done.
I have two AR-15s, bro.
Fucking
Do I look like some crazy guy to you?
Yeah, you
I'm a
need
good
that
shot.
shit.
I was out practicing the last.
I thought about making a video showing how to make these high voltage, high amperage packs. Then when I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? I'm not the expert here. It took me an awful long time to take all the information I got and put it all together to make sure I am doing it right. And I definitely screwed up today. I shorted the battery out on accident when I was soldering my lugs on. And when I look back on it, what a rookie mistake. I'm glad I'm not trying to teach people how to do that. I opted out of that whole entire situation. I'm going to include it a little bit about the battery. Maybe just showing what I did. No monkey see, monkey do, though. Definitely not. If there's one thing I could say that led me up to videography and really loving to make videos and post them to YouTube or wherever, it's photography. I've always had a fascination with it. I've always loved to take pictures. I've always loved to try to take that special effect picture. But it's always been for like me. I've never shown anyone. I've never like really shared it. It was always just for like self-gratification, just because I enjoy doing it. I've never had equipment like I have now. To me, this is like a dream come true. And I know this isn't the most expensive camera. And trust me, I had to convince myself that not spending more money was definitely okay. And it's definitely okay. I am so happy that I got this camera. It's not funny. I mean, listen, look, I can vlog. It's the perfect vlogging camera ever. That's all I gotta say. I can vlog, and then when I get done, I can go take pictures of the sunset, and I have different filters, and I got all sorts of different things that I can do right on the camera. I can control the color, I can do color grading, all sorts of stuff. I can edit the pictures right on the camera. It's got like the software built right into it. And even video. I can even edit video right on the camera. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, that's one thing that led me up to loving to do video, is pictures. Take a minute, check out the description. I have a link to my Instagram. Just recently, really, I started sharing. This is new for me to share my work. But check it out. If you have Instagram, use Instagram. Check the description. I'm there, as well as Twitter. I use Instagram for like the photos. I use Twitter to tweet. You know, like the whole hashtag thing and all. And then Facebook, my link's there as well. And I guess that's a little more personal. I'm in groups on Facebook with my different interests. I talk to people through Facebook Messenger. We do video chat. There's been quite a few times when people needed help and I knew how to help them. Listen, by any means, I'm not an expert with this skateboard stuff or even videography. None of this stuff. I'm not an expert. I'm all self-taught. I didn't go to school. I haven't been doing it for years and years and years. This is all pretty new to me. But if I can help, I'll help. I know problems that I ran into and solutions that I found, and I don't mind sharing them. And I just want to be sure that the people that follow me with the DIY skateboard get the same message too. I've never made one of these. It's taken me a real long time because it's so thought out. I'm not one to just go make. Like, just the design of my lid and how I'm going to do it, I've been like overthinking it so much. And I think I'm going to go back to basics. I think I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Over a lid, right? I'm telling you, I've been working on this lid. And then My first pass of the carbon fiber, I videotaped it all, and I'm going to show it. I'm going to show my screw-ups because I want you guys to understand where I went wrong so bad it's not even funny. And I'm going to show the video. I'm probably not going to show the whole thing. This is going to be a while. It'll be a waste. Like, don't follow what I'm doing. Now I know where I went wrong. I know where I can go better. And all it did was cost me money and a lot more time. I had to reverse a bunch of errors. That sucked. That sucked. I don't have all that time to be wasting, you know? Things like that set me back. I have so much I want to share on Facebook. So much I want to share on YouTube. It's not funny, but unfortunately I can't. Thank God, like, even though I do have to come into work here, I can do my own thing pretty much. I mean, it's an 8-hour shift. For about 4 hours, there's good, solid amount of interaction with people. Like, I have to work. It's definitely considered work at that point. But there's a good 4 hours where there's nothing going on. And we keep things going around here. It's a truck stop. It's like, you know, it's a little different, but we keep the ball rolling and we keep the money coming in. We make sure everything's straight, and that's the most important part. That's the most important part of my job. Make sure everything's straight and we keep things going. So I'm lucky. I get, you know, a good few hours to do things. Like tonight I was working on the battery here and I shorted it out. I screwed up. Rookie mistake. Like, I know better. I know better. I know better. I even thought about, like, I'm doing this on this metal table. How stupid, but I'm like, I gotta solder 2 lugs. Oh my God. What did I do? Not good. Not good. But I want to share my failure as well, you know? I want to make sure that anybody that is following along, if they're going to fail, don't fail because you watched me. Like, fail because you watched, like, don't fail because you watched me and you understand where I went wrong. You know, this way you know how to do it better, or what to watch for, what not to do. Plain and simple. And let me tell you something. If you guys are ever deterred from doing anything, say like what I'm doing, the DIY skateboard, because you're like, I could never do that. I mean, listen, I thought the same thing. To me, I looked at it as like, this shit's so freaking complicated. I don't want anything to do with it. I just want to buy one. And then I started learning more and more about them, and it was a challenge. I'm like, I want to make one. Now, to some people, it's easy as can be. No big deal. They'll throw one together in a matter of seconds. And they already know all the information they need to know, but that wasn't my situation. I had to learn this. But don't let it be a deterrent if you think you're going to fail. And you're like, well, I'm going to fail, and I'm not going to, and no. See, I already knew I was going to have failure. Because it takes failure to create success. I've never done this before. I knew I was going to have failure. But it takes failure to create success. Could you imagine if everybody in the world never did something because they thought they were going to fail and they didn't want to be embarrassed and tell other people and show their failure and then try it again because they might fail again? Nobody would try anything and do anything, and we'd have no advancement. You're going to fail. Take it on the chin. Sometimes you might be in the negative. Sometimes it might hurt your pocket. Sometimes you might have to work twice as hard next week to make up for your mistake because you failed. But guess what? It takes that failure to create success. I know it does. I know it does. Listen, guys, I'm just giving my opinion here. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be totally off. But I've been trying to observe a little bit better and grasp a little bit better business concepts and put more effort into what I thought was like, I can run business, no big deal. Doesn't matter what business you give me, throw it at me, I'll run it. And I'm wrong. Plenty of failure to be had. I failed plenty of times. Trust me, I failed plenty of times in life, guys. Plenty of times. Some big failures too. But you just got to keep going. You gotta dust yourself off and do it again. You only get one life. Go for it. Who cares what anybody's going to say? That's what I say. Who cares? Who cares what people are going to think? Don't worry about it. I think people are too worried about what other people are going to think. You know what I say? Right? I don't care what other people are going to... I'm me. I'm not going to change me just for somebody else. It is what it is. This is who I am. So I developed into I'm me. And I believe I'm decent. I try. So I'm not going to change that. Not just because somebody else doesn't agree with me or like the steps I took to do something. Doesn't like how I soldered my lugs on my battery. Well, god damn it. I don't like it either. But I did it. Well, guys, I hope maybe you understand Joe Kyser a little bit better. That's a lot of opinion there. So don't get mad at me. And there's one belief I have. There's one belief I have that I'm definitely going to stick to. And that's opinions cannot be wrong. Right? Your opinion can't be wrong. Don't forget that. You're allowed to have your opinion. Because for some reason you have formulated that opinion. And it's not wrong because that's your opinion. Alright? So don't forget that either. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to have a different opinion than other people. Because when you put all the opinions together, that's how you're going to gauge the opinions. If you only have one opinion, what good is that? It's going to be one-sided. You have to have many different opinions, taking them into consideration. Then maybe your opinion might formulate out to be something different and it might change. Don't be so worried about what other people think. For real. Alright? Guys, I'm going to get back to work here. I'm going to try to make some more videos to put up. Part of my production. Oh, I'm having such a hard time. So, let me go. I'm just glad I can make a little vlog today. Your opinion counts. Alright? I definitely believe that. I definitely mean that. Joe Kyser, over and out. Have a good day. Peace.